Hello.
All the string is out, and there is a kite. Is that the furthest you've ever had it, Link?
Yeah.
You can't even see it.
Get long.
You ever have one of those conversations where when you're done, you realize, wow, I'm really not that smart, or you just miss something so obvious? I had one of those yesterday. It was morning. Lucy always comes in and climbs into bed with me in the morning, and we snuggle and talk, and it's the greatest. She's 4, and I just love this time. She's becoming super sweet, and terrible 2s were nothing. 3 was a little rough. 4 is turning out to be great. But she said, Daddy, what are you doing today? And Laura was getting dressed, and I said, well, baby, today I've got to go to a meeting, and I'm going to shoot some video, and I'm going to go to lunch with my friend Tobin, and I'm telling her my whole day. And Laura stops, and she started laughing, and I go, what's so funny? And she goes, Ryan, she doesn't care about your work. She wants to know what you're doing with her today. And I was like, oh my goodness, of course. She doesn't care that I'm working. She doesn't care that I'm going to do a video or that I need to prepare for a speech. She wants to know what I'm doing with her today. And it reminded me of a conversation I had a long, long time ago. It was long before I was married, no kids, nothing. And I was on a trip, and this guy came up to me, and he said, you know, I've got a son, and I travel a lot for my job, and he's young. I don't get to spend a lot of time with him, but when I do, I make sure it's quality time. I really try to spend quality time with my kid. And he was asking me what I thought about that. And here's what I think. I think that notion of quality time, I think it doesn't exist. I think it's a huge cop-out. I think there's no such thing as quality time. I think there's such a thing as quantity time. And all your kids care about, really, is the quantity time. Because quantity time tells them what's most important in your life. You're playing golf every Saturday and Sunday, spending 10 hours a weekend away from your family while you work all week long. Your kids know what's important to them. By the time you see this, I'll be on vacation. Haven't had one in a long time, very excited about it, and it will be a quality experience. But what they're going to notice most is how much time we spend with them while on the trip. It's what lets your kids know how important they are to you. That's quantity time. So forget the quality time. That quality stuff doesn't exist. Spend time with your kids. Show them with your actions that they're important to you. God bless. See you next week.